3024, Ohio. Here, in the ruins of Ohio, a handful of survivors dedicate themselves to one mission: saving the animals left behind. But only 8 animals were picked to survive. This is their story. This is the last of them. What's up, my name is Flip and welcome to a new mini-series, The Last of Them. It's about rescue center in a post-apocalyptic world in 3024, in this hole that I didn't even did it with this weird castle, sandcastle. It's like Easter egg from the frontier. And what is even this project about? I'm using 8 animals from Zookeeper's animal pack with an African leopard like an anniversary animal. And I will build for them, how I said in an intro, that is, it was written with AI, so because I'm a little bit in a rush and still I'm late because I wanted to upload this video on Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday, and now it's Tuesday and I will, I think, upload it on Wednesday. And still, the Zookeeper Animal Pack was launched on Tuesday, but in the last week. And as you can hear in the intro, it's about saving 8 animals that were picked by people. That are the Zookeeper's Animal Pack animals, and I will build for them in chronological order by their votes on wishlist, on meta wishlist. So today we will build for African spurred tortoise, because African spurred tortoise is on 57th place, so it's the lowest one. And in this episode I needed to do the most work because building the whole building, and it's still not done. And I will do it not today, but in different video. Maybe I will do it at the last video from this mini-series. Maybe I will do it like in the second episode. I will do, for example, outside of the building. In the third episode, I will do the roof. In the fourth, I will do something inside. So this, how you see it, it's not done. I will not build just habitats, I will build much more. So you can subscribe me or click the bell to keep up with this mini-series. And the story is not actually done. I didn't say why the world is now in apocalyptic world, why Ohio, and why 3024. The 3024 doesn't have deep meaning, it's 1000 year in the future. Ohio is meme. It's just like meme. Every single country have some weird cities, or for example in USA it's the whole state of Ohio. And I'm not talking about Skibidi Toilet, Ohio, Sigma Male, I'm not that young. I'm not talking about this brain rot. Why I am even talking about this? The reason is that Ohio, I've never been in the USA, but mostly my viewers are from USA, and I know Ohio is just weird. I'm sorry if there is somebody from Ohio, you can let me know in the comments, but I picked you. But it's not, the apocalypse is not only in Ohio, it's actually everywhere, but I just picked Ohio. Okay, I could pick Florida. Now it's Florida very close to the apocalyptic world, but Florida would not be that dry. I'm sorry for this joke. It's maybe too dark. But Czech people are actually very into dark humor and sarcastic humor. So I love dark humor and like insulting others and being insulted like in humor between friends. But please don't hate me and don't write me something in the comments like very mean. I'm very sensitive. But I love dark humor and I'm sorry for this joke. But yeah, Florida would be mostly wetlands with alligators.
Holy
Than this dry desert. And I heard about Florida and Florida man and Florida being meme for USA like in Ohio. But I picked Ohio. But what I wanted to say that we don't know the cause of this apocalyptic world. If it's meteorite, if it's floods, if it's people on its own, because we don't actually know the main cause of the apocalypse, but it's all around the world. So if it's floods or meteorite or just people on its own, we don't know it. So let me know in the comments. Maybe I will do like enquete on my community to have 4 scenarios and we will vote which is the best for this story. So you can let me know in the comments what you want and maybe I will include it in my builds. The cause of the apocalyptic world. Maybe I will just talk about that and maybe I will build something, for example, big meteorite. Please, not big meteorite, not. But there is a big hole for the meteorite. But please don't, I don't want to build huge meteorite, please. But they picked 8 animals from the Zookeeper's animal pack to save them. And the habitats are not actually habitats. It's not for people, it's laboratory and they are doing research on the animal. Like, that sounds horrible, but you know what I mean. To save the world and save some animals. These are the 8 animals that survived from post-apocalyptic world, and the habitats are maybe too big because the hole is huge and the whole place, the laboratory, the research, the center is huge. If you have 8 animals in the whole world, you wanna to make them comfortably and do everything for them. So these habitats are huge, will be huge, and I'm mostly excited about the last one. So if you want to be more surprised, don't watch Meta Wishlist, or if you want to sneak a peek, you can watch Meta Wishlist. Maybe I think they deleted because the animals are launched. They're in a game now, so they're maybe out of the Meta Wishlist. But still they are in my other videos. I did the Meta Wishlist video 3 weeks ago, so you can check it out. But if you don't want to make sneak a peek or you want a surprise which animals will be next, just watch this mini-series. And these escalators and elevator you see before are now on my workshop, so you can check it out if you want to use it in your builds. Honestly, it was big pain to build the escalator, so I would be very happy for you to check it out and use it. You can screenshot your builds where you use my workshops. I would be very happy to see it. And back to the video. I'm really chaotic in my builds, so it's harder to me to edit that because I built something and get bored really easily, or not really bored, but it's about the idea. I'm building something and then think it's done. Then I'm watching it like 5 minutes after and I see it's not done. Then get back to it. Then it can repeat itself again. Get bored, or I think it's done. Then I will go to back to something else. Then back to this and find out it's horrible. I don't have like ADHD, but still I'm really chaotic in this. But in my videos you will see it in chronological order, because I'm editing that in order I want, and it's easily to be watched. But if you will see something that didn't build in the video, and then like for example 5 minutes after in this video, not in real life time, but in a video 5 minutes after, you will see it to be built. I'm sorry, I thought I would really edit that very well to hide that, but I think in some of my videos, maybe not in this one, but in some of my videos I think it would be very possible to be seen, because it's easy to watch it in order. That is, I'm building something, then something, then something, then building something, then stop it in the middle, get to something else, and then get back to it, and yeah. So I'm really chaotic. I wanna apologize for my voice. I don't know if you can hear it actually, or if I'm just apologizing like nothing really matters. But I'm sick. It started after rehearsal, because I'm an actor. We play musical of Grinch and I'm playing Grinch, so something around Christmas you can expect in the cinema Grinch built in films section. But back to the story. After the rehearsal, me and my friends went to pub and we sit outside. And we were really sweaty after the rehearsal. So next day I was okay, and the next day after I started to have sore throat, and now it's like 5-6 days after, and I'm still a little bit sick. I'm coughing, and I've runny and full nose. I don't know how to say it in English properly. But yeah, I'm like not really sick, but manly sick. Like the, I don't know if it's thing in English, but in Czech we say chlapská nemoc. It's like coughing and being cold, and we, like men, we are more sensitive. Usually I'm not really sick. I'm always very healthy and I have really good immune, and I don't know why, because I'm eating like a pig and I'm not really healthy person, and only sport I'm doing is being on rehearsals. So yeah, I have good immune, but now drinking cold beer in a very cold weather, because now it's autumn, and being sweaty, it's not really good idea. And what's even worse, I wanna do proper voiceover for new miniseries, first episode of new miniseries, and I'm sick. And what is even worse, I have last 4 rehearsals, and then I have some different performance, and week after I'm starting with the Grange, so it's not a really good time to be sick, but a lot of people in our group is sick right now. It's always before premiere. It's like kids musical, but being the main character, I don't need to be sick on premiere. Even if I'm doing Grange and the voice of Grange is like different. That absolutely doesn't sound like Grange, but my pressure. Yeah. Even if I'm not singing, the voice is not really great for being in a mask and speaking like a Grange. But I hope you can't hear it that bad. And I wanna apologize for the big delay I had. But the pack was launched like more than a week ago, and I still did this video, and I'm ashamed, but the only enemy of me is myself. Yeah, this week was like a little bit crazy. Even if I had some time and 3 days, I couldn't still do it in time. These types of video I like to do, but they are much longer to do. They are even harder than talking videos. And for me, the worst thing about shooting videos is voiceovers, because still my English is not really good now, my voice is horrible, but talking videos are actually much easier, so you can expect another tier list in few days. And then I have something a little bit different. I have a game that is about zoo. It's really new, but it's not Planet Zoo. I think you know what I mean, because it's new, it's very new, and it's very controversial. So I wanted to play it for myself and see if it's that horrible or actually good. And the most controversial things about this is that the game is short. So I will play it for like maybe 3 episodes, we will see. So click the bell to be notified about the video if you're interested. I will not bully you with my horrible voice, cracking voice. So let's see ourselves in a while. So just now, listen to music of Planet Zoo and just watch. And now here comes your part. You can see I'm naming the tortoise Philip, like me. If you want to name some animal from this build, so 8 animals from Zookeeper's animal pack, let me know in the comments which animal you want to name and how. And first thing first, give hashtag name in the comment. Then let me know which animal you want to name and how the animal will be named. If you will just comment hashtag name and the animal, I will name them like you, by you. But if you want different name for them, for example some celebrity, or you want for example African leopard be named like your grandpa, let me know in the comments which name you want for them. So 3 things: hashtag name, the animal and the name. And now I will do a quick tutorial how to do your custom informational signs about the animals. I'm doing it through Photoshop. I feel like ZSH plays that he did Franchise Masters. But yeah, you can see my custom billboards in Zoo Cinema 2. Firstly, I'm doing the logo. I don't know why I did that like this way, because the letters are actually very horrible. If you will do it like close up, you will see the letters are horrible. But from the far you can see there is something wrong with the letters. And this is informational sign. You can see Symmetron Horn Oryx in there because I did that for Zoo Cinema. And this is my first try. I did it wrong because you can see it. There is, I don't know why, there are two types of billboards. They are almost the same. One with the black background and second one with the green. And I didn't see it in the Photoshop, so I needed to do again. And now I realized I need statistic because it's not for guests, it's for experiments, it's for saving the animals. So there is some statistics, and you could see my photos, my custom billboards are really dark. I don't know if I'm the only one that have this problem, but when I put my own photos in a Planet Zoo, it's always very bright. So I need lower the brightness from 0 to -90. So that's the reason, and that's maybe the solution. It works for me. In the dark, it's very dark. In the day, it's good. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is our apocalyptic world, the last of them. If you want to see another episode of this series, because I really enjoyed building this, it's something different and it's not lagging, because Zoo Cinema is taking forever to load and it's always very laggy. So making this is something refreshing for me. So I hope you enjoyed that. So you have 4 homeworks right now. You can watch my other video to see the order of the animals, or you can watch the wish list, but I don't think that these animals are on wish list now. Second, hashtag name and add your name and which animal you want to name like that. Third one is check out my workshops, and the fourth one is why the apocalypse even started, what was the cause. And I will pick it and make it into an enquete, and then we will vote what is the best reason to the catastrophe. And you can give me a like or subscribe, I would love to. But for now, bye. What the hell are these Michael Jacksons doing in here? Okay, just normal day in our center. But for now, actually, bye.